So my inspiration to be a celebrant was really twofold. I really wanted to use my skill set. I thought I could add a little bit to the industry, but also certainly lifestyle. You know, I really wanted to work in a really positive environment, and there's nothing more positive than a wedding, right? So before I was a celebrant, I was in events. I was at the Sydney Cricket Ground for 10 years before becoming a comedian around 12 years ago now. And now mix my time up between being on stage over 1,200 times as a comedian, but always had that day job. So my first wedding was for my sister-in-law. So what some would say is a safe landing was actually really tough in front of your friends and family that know you. So it was a wonderful day though. We had a great time, and she's still my sister-in-law, which is great news. So the way I try and help my couples on a wedding day is really well before the ceremony starts. I'm always there an hour before. My first port of call is always the groom and the boys to have a chat to them, make sure they're settled and they know exactly what's expected of them over that next hour. And then I spend the last 20 minutes with my bride. So that might be getting photos, last sort of makeup. And the real reason behind that is because if the bride knows I'm there, she knows that she's in the right place. And you can't get married without me, so it really relaxes my brides before the ceremony. Yeah, what makes a great ceremony? Look, to me, there's certainly a number of variables that make a great ceremony, but the one that keeps shining through for me is reality. You really want your guests and you want the couple to go, that's totally them, and that's what makes a great ceremony. The MC game is something that I really enjoy, is right in my wheelhouse. I like to brand it now as more of a master of reception role as opposed to the MC, rather than Uncle Bob being your MC or something like that. To really have a professional at the helm, I'm seeing, and the feedback that I'm getting from my couples and venues is it's just a wonderful advantage. Look, I think the advice I'd give to couples about choosing a celebrant is go with your heart, go with your instinct. Certainly speak to your celebrant, well beforehand, meet up with them if need be, and just feel see if you can feel the energy with them, certainly. And I suggest that for all your suppliers. So my favourite part of the ceremony is actually right before the ceremony, that hour before. I really love the build up, that pre-game energy. I really see that the true feelings come out of my couples, and that's the exciting bit for me. I love it.